Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Jane, where learning English is not only easy and fun, but also something you can enjoy every single day. I'm Jane, and I'm so happy to spend this time with you again.
Hello, Jane, and hello to all our amazing listeners around the world. It feels so good to be back here with you. Every time we start a new episode, I feel like I'm meeting up with an old friend.
That's such a lovely way to say it, David. Yes, this show really feels like a friendly place where we can just relax and talk about English together. So, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling great, thank you. I had a nice, calm morning, just me, my coffee, and my favorite book. You know those quiet mornings when the world still feels asleep? They're the best.
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. I love peaceful mornings like that. A slow start with a warm drink and some quiet time. It really helps to set a good mood for the whole day.
Exactly. It's like pressing the reset button before life gets busy again. What about you, Jane? How's your morning been so far?
I'm doing really well, thank you. I started my day with a cup of green tea and a little walk outside. The air was fresh and it gave me so much energy. And I'm especially excited today because we have a great topic to share with everyone.
A great topic? You said before that today's lesson is one of your favorites. I'm curious, what's so special about it?
Well, David, it's something that everyone can do every single day, and it's a powerful, natural way to improve your English. You don't need any special tools. You don't need a textbook.
Wait a second. You're saying I don't need a class, I don't need a book, and I don't need fancy grammar lessons?
Exactly. You just need something you already have, your life.
My life? Well, good news, Jane. I've got one of those. So, does that mean my daily life can actually teach me English?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Your daily life, your morning routine, your meals, your work, your thoughts, all of that can become your personal English classroom.
Wow, that actually sounds really interesting. But before we get into it, shouldn't we remind everyone about something important?
Ah, yes, of course. Before we dive in, we have a small favor to ask all our wonderful listeners.
Right. If you enjoy learning with us and want to support the show, please take just 1 second to click that little thumbs up button. Give us a like. It really helps us reach more learners.
Yes, that small click makes a big difference. And don't forget to subscribe to English with Jane so you never miss a new episode. We post new lessons every week and we love having you join us.
And if you have a friend who's also learning English, please share this episode with them. Who knows, you might inspire someone to start their own English journey too.
Exactly. We're all in this together. Thank you so much for your support. It truly means the world to us. Every like, every comment, and every share helps our little English family grow bigger and stronger.
That's so true. It feels like we're building a global classroom, one filled with people who love learning just like us.
That's such a beautiful thought, David. All right, I think we're ready to get started.
Yes, let's do it. I'm curious now. You said my life is my English teacher. How does that work exactly?
You're about to find out, David. Today, we'll explore how your daily routine, those simple things you do every day, can become your best tool for learning English.
All right then, I'm ready. Let's begin.
All right, Jane, I'm ready. You said my life can be my English teacher. That sounds interesting, but also a little mysterious. How does that actually work?
I know it sounds funny, but it's true. Today, we're going to talk about something super simple, your daily routine.
My daily routine? You mean like the things I do every day?
Exactly. The small actions that happen almost automatically when you wake up, when you eat, when you go to work, when you relax in the evening. Every single one of those moments can be a chance to practice English.
Oh, I see. So it's not about grammar or long lists of vocabulary, it's just about real life.
Exactly, David. That's what makes this method so powerful. It's learning English in the most natural way possible, through you and your life.
Okay, so if I think about my day, it might sound like this. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I drink coffee, I go to work.
Perfect. That's exactly it. Those sentences may seem simple, but they're real. And that's the key. We start with what's real.
So what should I do with these sentences? Just think about them?
No, we're going to do something better. Our first tip is to write them down. Writing helps your brain focus, remember, and organize your thoughts in English.
Write them down? Like in a notebook?
Yes, a notebook is great, but you can also use the Notes app on your phone. Anything that's easy and comfortable for you. The important thing is to write simple sentences about your day.
Okay. So maybe in the morning while I drink my coffee, I can write something like, I wake up at 7, I have breakfast, I go to work.
Exactly. That's a perfect start. You're describing your day in English.
It sounds so simple, Jane. Why is it so effective?
Because, David, simple is powerful. When you write these small sentences, you're not just learning words, you're training your brain to think in English. You're organizing your thoughts directly in the language you're learning.
Ah, I get it now. So when I write like that, I'm not thinking in my native language first. I'm thinking directly in English.
Exactly. And that's a huge step. It's one of the main goals for any language learner. When you can think in English without translating, you're already becoming fluent.
That's amazing. And I guess the words I use every day, like breakfast, coffee, bus, work, they become part of my real vocabulary.
Yes. That's the beauty of it. You don't need to memorize difficult or rare words like spaceship or a microscope unless you're an astronaut or a scientist. You just need the words that describe your life.
That makes so much sense. I don't need spaceship. I need traffic and emails. Those are my daily battles.
Exactly. So instead of learning random words, you're learning meaningful English, words that actually help you express your real experiences.
I like that idea. So I just sit down, write what I do, and that's already English practice.
Yes, you can do it anywhere. In the morning while drinking coffee, during lunch break, or before going to bed. Even writing 3 or 4 sentences helps.
That sounds doable. I can imagine myself sitting at the kitchen table, typing on my phone. I wake up at 7, I make coffee, I check my emails.
Perfect, David. That's how you turn your ordinary day into an English lesson.
This method feels so easy, like something I can actually keep doing.
That's the point. It's not about pressure or perfection. It's about creating small, simple habits that slowly change the way you think and speak.
You know what? I think I'll start this tomorrow morning. Just 5 minutes while I drink my coffee.
That's wonderful, David. And don't forget, you don't have to write long paragraphs. A few short, honest sentences are perfect. The key is consistency.
All right, Jane, I'll do it. My first English notebook is officially starting tomorrow.
That's great, David. And for everyone listening, this is your first challenge too. Tomorrow morning, take 5 minutes and write 3 simple sentences about your day. You'll be amazed at how much it helps.
I love it. It feels like learning English the real way, through life, not just lessons.
Exactly, David. And that's just the beginning. In the next part, we'll take it one step further and I'll show you how to bring your sentences to life by speaking them.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, I'm ready for the next step.
Perfect. Let's move on.
All right, Jane, so I've got my notebook and I've written down some simple sentences. Things like, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work. What's next? What do I do after I've written them?
Now, you talk.
Talk? To who? My kitchen wall?
Actually, yes, your kitchen wall would be a great listener. But I'm serious, David. Our next step is to read your sentences out loud.
Read my own sentences? Like, say them to myself?
Exactly. This step is incredibly important. When you read your sentences aloud, you're not just reading, you're hearing yourself speak English. It connects your eyes, your mouth, your ears, and your brain all at once.
I see. So it's like turning writing practice into speaking practice.
Exactly. When you write, you use your hands and eyes. When you speak, you use your mouth and ears. Combining them makes the learning experience stronger and much more effective.
That actually makes sense. It's like exercising two muscles at the same time.
That's a perfect way to say it, David. You're strengthening your English muscles. And when you do it every day, your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence all start to grow naturally.
All right, so if I wrote, I have breakfast, I should also say, I have breakfast out loud?
Yes, exactly. Read what you wrote and say it clearly. Try to sound natural, like you're talking to a friend.
Okay, let's see. I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work. Hey, that feels kind of nice.
See, you're already doing it. And when you hear your own voice speaking English, it becomes real. You're no longer just a learner, you're a speaker.
Wow, I never thought about it like that. So even if it's just a few sentences, it still counts as real speaking practice.
Absolutely. Every word you say out loud trains your brain. And the more you do it, the more confident you'll become.
You know, Jane, it kind of reminds me of learning a song. You remember it better when you sing it out loud instead of just reading the lyrics.
That's a wonderful comparison, David. When you speak your English out loud, your brain learns the music of the language, the sounds, the rhythm, and the flow.
So it's not only about the grammar or the words, it's also about how English feels when you say it.
Exactly. You're training your mouth and your ears to work together. Over time, you'll start to notice that English begins to flow more easily, like a melody you've learned by heart.
That's awesome. And I can probably do this while I'm making coffee in the morning, right?
Of course, you can do it anywhere, in the kitchen, in the car, even while walking to work. Just keep your sentences simple and natural.
So something like, I wake up, I make coffee, I drive to work, I talk to my coworkers.
Exactly. That's perfect. Just by doing that, you're turning your normal day into a mini English conversation.
You know what, Jane? I think I could actually enjoy this. It feels less like studying and more like talking about my life.
That's the magic of it. When English becomes part of your real life, it stops feeling like work. It feels natural, like breathing.
That's such a great feeling, and it only takes a few minutes a day, right?
Yes, just 5 minutes every morning is enough. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection.
All right, I'm in. Tomorrow morning, I'll read my sentences out loud while drinking my coffee.
That's perfect, David. Just imagine it. Coffee in one hand, English in the other. What a great way to start the day.
Oh, I love that. English and coffee, my new morning routine.
That sounds like a wonderful habit. And the best part is, You'll start to feel your English becoming part of who you are.
Wow, that's exciting. Okay, Jane, I'm ready for the next step. What's next after reading my sentences out loud?
Great question, David. The next part takes us into the evening, when you'll learn how to use the past tense to talk about what you did during your day.
Oh, nice. So the morning is for the present tense, and the night is for the past tense. That makes perfect sense.
Exactly. It's all about balance and building your English naturally through your daily rhythm. Let's talk about that next.
All right, Jane. So in the morning, I write my sentences and read them out loud. It only takes a few minutes and it actually feels great. But what about the evening? Is there something I can do at night too?
Yes, David. The evening is the perfect time for reflection and for our next step. At night, we're going to do the same thing, but with a little twist.
A twist? What kind of twist are we talking about?
At night, instead of using the present tense, we'll use the past tense. It's a very natural way to review your day and practice grammar at the same time.
Oh, I see. So in the morning, I write I go to work, and at night, I write I went to work.
Exactly. That's it. You're turning your real day into an English story, and in doing so, you're practicing the simple past tense without memorizing boring grammar rules.
That's really clever. So I'm not studying rules, I'm just telling what happened in my day.
Exactly, David. When you describe what you did, you're learning grammar in a natural, effortless way. You're simply using it to express yourself.
Okay, let's try this out. In the morning, I write I eat breakfast, and at night, I write I ate breakfast.
Perfect. That's how it works. And you can continue. I go to work becomes I went to work. I read a book becomes I read a book. Just changing the tense as you review your day.
I like that. It feels very real, like I'm journaling my day in English.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're turning your reflections into language practice. And it doesn't have to be long. Even 3 sentences are enough.
So something like, today I woke up early, I went to the gym, I watched a movie.
Perfect, David. That's a wonderful summary of your day. And you just used 3 different past tense verbs.
Hey, I didn't even notice. I guess that's how natural learning should feel.
Exactly. When you stop worrying about grammar and start using it, your English improves without you even realizing it.
You know what, Jane? I really like this. I could do this right before bed, maybe while I'm sitting quietly thinking about my day.
That's a beautiful way to do it. Just take a few minutes, relax, and think back over your day. What you did, who you met, how you felt, and write it all in English.
It almost sounds like a mix between English practice and meditation.
That's exactly what it is. You're not only improving your English, but also giving yourself a peaceful moment to reflect and feel grateful for your day.
I like that. So instead of scrolling on my phone before bed, I can spend 5 minutes writing something meaningful in English.
That's a wonderful idea, David. And you'll be surprised, after just a few weeks, your past tense sentences will feel completely natural.
That's really motivating. And the best part is, I don't need anything fancy, just my notebook or my phone.
Exactly. And don't forget, you can also say your sentences out loud softly before sleeping. For example, today was a good day. I finished my work early. I cooked dinner. I watched my favorite show.
That sounds relaxing, like ending the day with positive thoughts in English.
Yes, exactly. It's like talking to yourself kindly while practicing the new skill. It helps you end the day feeling calm and productive.
You know what, Jane? I think I'm really going to try this tonight.
That's fantastic, David. And I hope everyone listening does the same. Remember, even a few minutes of English before bed keeps your brain active and makes learning feel natural.
So the morning is for the present tense and the evening is for the past tense. Together, they make a perfect learning routine.
Exactly, David. You're living in English, morning to night, And that's how real progress happens.
That's awesome. I feel like I've just learned something really valuable and simple enough to do every day.
And that's the beauty of it. The simplest methods are often the most powerful.
All right, then, what's next, Jane? What comes after this?
Well, now that you're writing in English every day, the next step is to make it a habit. Something so easy and natural that you'll do it without even thinking about it.
Ooh, I like that already. Let's talk about that next.
Jane, I really like this idea of writing in the morning and again at night. It feels simple and peaceful. But, life can get pretty busy.
Oh, believe me, David, I understand. Everyone has days like that. But here's the secret. It doesn't have to take much time. The real trick is to make it a habit.
A habit, like brushing my teeth or making my morning coffee?
Exactly. It has to become something small, easy, and automatic, something you do every day without even thinking about it. When you build a simple habit, learning English stops feeling like a chore. It becomes just a normal part of your life.
I like that idea. So how can I make it easier to remember every day?
That's a great question. Try connecting your English practice with something you already do. For example, if you always drink coffee in the morning, put your notebook or phone right next to your coffee cup.
Oh, that's clever. So when I make coffee, I also write my sentences. No excuses.
Exactly. Or you can use the Notes app on your phone. You can do it while you're sitting on the bus, waiting for your lunch, or even before bed. You don't need a special place or a lot of time, just a few minutes and a habit.
That's true. I always have my phone with me so I can practice anywhere.
Perfect, David. You see, 5 minutes every day is much better than one big study session once a week.
That makes sense. It's like going to the gym. If I go once a week for 2 hours, I'm just sore. But if I do a little bit every day, I get stronger.
Exactly. English is just like exercise for your brain. The more often you use it, even for short moments, the stronger and more natural it becomes.
So even if I only write 3 or 4 short sentences each day, it's still worth it?
Absolutely. Every single sentence counts. At the beginning, it's totally fine if your sentences are short, like I wake up, I eat, I work, I sleep. Those are perfect.
That sounds exactly like my Monday.
Then you're already ready to write it down in English. The important part is that you do it every day, no matter how short or simple it is.
You're right. I think sometimes I make things too complicated. But this feels easy and doable.
Yes, that's the beauty of it. Learning English doesn't need to be difficult. It just needs to be consistent. If you practice a little bit every day, even 5 minutes, it becomes natural, like part of who you are.
That actually feels good to think about. Maybe I'll start calling it my English coffee time.
I love that. English coffee time. That's perfect, David. You see, when you connect English to something you enjoy, it becomes fun, not stressful.
Yeah, I like that. It feels more relaxed. Just me, my coffee, and my little English sentences.
Exactly. And the more you repeat that small habit, the stronger it becomes. Before long, you'll do it without even thinking about it, just like brushing your teeth.
That's amazing. So small steps every day, not big leaps once in a while.
Yes, small, steady steps lead to big results. It's all about progress, not perfection.
You know, Jane, this is starting to sound less like studying English and more like improving my lifestyle.
That's exactly how it should feel. You're not just learning a language, you're building a beautiful daily rhythm that helps your mind stay active and positive.
I love that. And I already feel motivated to start right away.
That's wonderful, David, and I hope everyone listening feels the same. Remember, make your English practice small, easy, and enjoyable. Let it become a natural part of your day.
Got it. I'll make it my new daily routine. Just 5 minutes a day, no excuses.
That's the spirit, David. When English becomes a habit, your progress never stops.
So, what comes next, Jane? I've got my habit started. What do I do after that?
That's a great question. Once your routine feels easy, the next step is to grow it. We call this repeat and evolve. You'll learn how to make your sentences longer and richer, step by step.
That sounds exciting. Let's go to that part next.
All right, let's dive in.
Now that you've built your habit, David, it's time to take things to the next level.
The next level. That sounds serious. What are we talking about here?
Don't worry, it's still simple. We call this next step repeat and evolve.
Repeat and evolve. Okay, I like the sound of that. But what does it actually mean?
It means that you start simple and then you slowly make your sentences richer and more detailed over time. Think of your English like a small seed. When you water it a little every day, it grows stronger and more beautiful.
Ah, just like my English coffee time plant.
Exactly. That's the perfect way to imagine it. You don't need to rush, you just keep repeating what you know and let it evolve naturally.
Okay, but how do I make my sentences evolve?
It's easier than you think. Let's say in the beginning, you write something simple like, I had breakfast. That's a great start.
All right. I had breakfast. Got it.
Now, next week, you can add a little more detail. For example, I had breakfast. I ate toast and an egg.
Ah. So I add more words to describe what I did.
Exactly. Then, the week after that, you can make it even more interesting. Add a reason or a feeling. I had a quick breakfast because I was late.
That actually sounds like me almost every morning.
See? It's real. It's you. That's the point. Your English should grow naturally from your real life.
I see. So it's not about learning complicated grammar. It's just about adding more meaning little by little.
Exactly. When you add details, you're not only learning new words, you're also learning how to connect ideas in English.
That makes sense. So, for example, I could start with, I go to work, and then make it longer, like, I go to work by bus because it's faster than driving.
Perfect, David. That's exactly what evolving looks like. You started with a short sentence and turned it into a meaningful one, and you didn't even need a grammar book for it.
You know, this feels surprisingly natural. I don't have to memorize anything. I'm just describing my day in more detail.
Yes, and that's what makes this method so powerful. When English becomes a reflection of your real thoughts and feelings, you learn faster and remember longer.
I like that idea. So each week I can try to add something new, maybe an extra adjective or a reason for what I did.
Exactly. You can start with I worked, then move to I worked hard. Then I worked hard because I had a big project. Every small addition helps your English grow naturally and beautifully.
That actually sounds fun. It's like building a sentence one brick at a time.
That's such a great way to describe it. Yes, you're building your own English house. One simple sentence, one small detail at a time.
And before I know it, I'll be able to say longer, more natural things without feeling nervous or overthinking.
That's right, David. You're not forcing your English, you're letting it grow. And when you let it grow slowly, it feels comfortable, not stressful.
I love that. I feel like this is the first time English learning sounds relaxing.
That's what we want. Learning English shouldn't feel heavy. It should feel like having a quiet conversation with yourself, describing your day and your thoughts.
So let me check if I got this right. I write short sentences every day, and each week I make them a little more detailed.
Exactly. And remember, don't pressure yourself to be perfect. Just enjoy the process. For example, I worked today. Later, I worked today and met my friend. Then, I worked today, met my friend, and we had lunch together.
That's so easy to follow. I can definitely do that.
Of course you can, David. Everyone can. We all have daily routines, and those routines are full of stories waiting to be told in English.
That's so true. So I don't need a textbook to practice. I just need my life.
Exactly. Your life gives you all the material you need. Every meal, every conversation, every small moment can become part of your English journey.
I love that. It makes learning feel more human, more real.
That's the best kind of learning, David, the kind that grows with you. So keep repeating, keep evolving, and soon you'll notice how far you've come.
That's really motivating, Jane. So what's next after this step?
The next step is a fun one. It's all about recording yourself. It's time to hear your progress and see how much you've improved.
Oh, that sounds exciting and maybe a little scary. All right, Jane, you've got me curious. You said the next step is to record myself. That sounds interesting, but also a little scary.
I know. Most people feel that way at first. Hearing your own voice in English can be strange, even a bit uncomfortable. But trust me, it's one of the most powerful ways to see your progress.
Really? I mean, I don't even like hearing my voice in my own language.
You're not alone. But the great thing is, this recording is just for you. You don't need to show it to anyone. Think of it as your private English diary, only in audio form.
Ah, okay, so it's like my voice journal. I like that idea. But what exactly should I record?
Simple. Just describe your day. You can use the same sentences you've been writing. For example, you can start by saying, "Hello, today is Monday. I woke up at 7. I went to work. I ate pasta for dinner. It was a good day."
That sounds easy enough. So I just talk about my day in English, like I'm telling a short story.
Exactly. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to speak. Think of it as a conversation between you and your phone.
That's a funny image, me talking to my phone like it's my English friend.
But that's exactly what it should feel like. Your phone doesn't judge, it just listens. And the best part, you can play it back later and hear how much you've improved.
Ah, that's actually really smart. So I can compare my recordings over time.
Yes, that's our goal, to hear your progress. Maybe do one short recording every week. It can be just 1 minute long. Then after a month or two, go back and listen to your first one.
That sounds kind of exciting, like tracking my journey.
Exactly, David. And I promise you'll be amazed. When you listen again, you'll notice that your speaking is faster, your pronunciation is smoother, and your voice sounds more confident.
Wow, that sounds really motivating. It's like proof that I'm actually improving.
Yes, and that's the best part. You can hear your own success. Sometimes when we learn slowly, we don't realize how far we've come. But your recordings will show you that progress is happening little by little.
That's amazing. I think it's easy to forget how much you've grown when you only focus on what you can't do yet.
Exactly, David. These recordings remind you that your effort is paying off, even the smallest ones. And it's such a beautiful feeling to hear your own growth.
You know, Jane, this whole method feels different from traditional learning. It's simple, but it actually makes sense.
That's the magic of it, David. You don't need expensive courses or complex lessons. You just need your daily life, your voice, and a few minutes of consistency.
Wow, that's so true. My life really is my best English teacher.
Exactly. That's our main message for everyone listening. Your life, your routines, your thoughts, your experiences is the best English classroom you'll ever have.
I love that. Let your routine become your best English teacher. It sounds so simple, but yet so powerful.
It really is, David. And the best part is anyone can do it. You don't need a book, a teacher, or a classroom. You just need you and a notebook.
And a cup of coffee.
Yes, definitely a cup of coffee.
Wow, Jane, this has been such an inspiring conversation. I feel so motivated to keep practicing every morning, every night, and maybe even record my first English diary tonight.
That's wonderful, David, and I hope everyone listening feels inspired too. Remember, small steps every day lead to big change.
Absolutely. So, Jane, before we finish, do you have a challenge for everyone listening?
Oh, yes, I do. For everyone listening right now, we want you to practice today. In the comments, tell us what you did this morning or what you will do tonight. Write 1 or 2 simple sentences in English.
That's a great challenge. It's short, easy, and real.
Yes, use the past tense or the future, whichever fits. We'd love to read about your day and see you using your English in real life.
That's awesome. Thank you, Jane, and thank you to everyone who joined us today.
Thank you, David, and thank you, everyone, for learning with us here at English with Jane. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and keep practicing English every single day.
Until next time, everyone, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep learning.
Goodbye, and see you soon.